I love fill lights, bro. I did not know.
Wow.
Like I was supposed to be using fill lights to even out skin tone until like. Oh, you haven't even seen this video.
What?
I just saw. I shot a skit.
Okay.
For music. Here, let me show you.
Let me see.
It's yeah. When I post this, I think Touch is gonna do very well because of this video. But I'm trying to write 2 more and shoot 2 more like ASAP.
Okay. Did you say Tetris?
No, skit.
No. What did you say about Tetris?
I didn't say anything about Tetris.
Okay.
You want to see it?
Can we show?
Oh, you really
one of those cameras?
Okay.
Does that work? You see the second one? No, you can't see. Okay.
Word?
There we go.
But it, like, you're not gonna actually see.
No, I can see it. I can see perfectly right there.
Yo! I just met the girl of my dreams. Word? Is she the one?
I hope so.
It's like the moment we held hands, I just knew.
Is that a microphone?
Your heartbeat slapping. Now, tell me about that girl. I knew the first time we touched. Don't think about you, don't think about me, just we're going crazy, maybe this could be love. Cause nobody else and nothing could be love. Yeah, I knew the first time we touched.
Yo. Outer body. Okay, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm shooting that. I wrote that with Kwesi, you know, the phenomenal skit maker. We write a lot of his skits together, so it was cool to like write a skit for me this time.
Okay.
So yeah, I was excited about that.
That was awesome.
And now we're trying to write 2 more, but I think that's what I need to do content wise to make the music actually connect with the comedy.
How did you come up with that? Did you come up with the song first? Did you come up with the skit?
The song we wrote last year. So then after, you know, studying, really studying like who are the top people converting on TikTok, and not just like show converting, like, oh, they have one song pop off and then you never hear from them again. I'm like, who's actually converting on Spotify? So on your dashboard, you can actually like use the compare tool to see a lot of stuff from other people's analytics. So I spent some time like just researching and seeing like Jake just stands out above everybody by far.
Yeah.
Followed by like Connor Price's growth. Nick D's up there also, but Nick D's more like his fan base is found and it's like more on the stagnant side versus like Connor's growth is up, which is interesting because Nick is huge. And then I noticed Crash Adams' growth was like ticking up.
They're killing
it. They're way under the first 3 I mentioned, like way under. It's a huge gap, but their growth was up. So I was okay, let's use Crash Adams style of content to kind of Trojan horse my way into this game, and then use what Jake, Connor Price, and Nick D are doing, skits, to kind of like solidify myself. So I've been building out some of these like videos where I have a guitarist and me. We go to Santa Monica and I'm like, Adam Levine or Chris Brown. And they pick somebody and I just start singing a cover. So we just shot like 20 plus videos of that. Gonna shoot some more on Monday. And then I'm building out these skits. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's finally going to be the disconnect. So yeah, while watching Connor's video, it was like he had a video where he had someone with a flute, like or a carrot, and he was like, oh, like apparently if you cut a carrot a certain way, it sounds like a flute. He was like, nah, that's not true. Da 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 da. And then they just started doing a flute beat on the carrot, and then they started rapping. So I was okay. So finding an item or finding something that can be used for the sound in the song. So just listening to Touch, I was trying to find something. I was like, the chords don't make sense. Da, da, da. I realized, oh, wow, well, the drums sound like a heartbeat. So let's write a skit around somewhere that for some reason someone needs to record the heartbeat, and then I'll start singing. So that's how we came up with that skit.
You came up with the skit after you wrote the song, right?
The song was written a year ago.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the first scene that you came up with?
I mean, the heartbeat. Of course, because like we got to figure out, okay, if we're gonna put the mic on the heartbeat, what's gonna lead up to it, and then of course like the song's gonna come after. So
and is that posted already?
No. That's just that's unposted.
So that was that a world premiere?
That was a world premiere, depending on when this comes out, but it'll be posted probably like by Monday.
Oh, okay. Oh, you probably beat me to it then.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so what's next for Jayo? My guest, everyone today, Jayo, what up?
What up? What up? How you guys doing?
Oh, look at this. We're getting right into it, man.
Yeah.
This is you're like.
That's because we're always in conversation. So
I know.
We just like decided to just sit down and continue the conversations we always have. But
Here we are.
so it didn't need to like start over. Oh,
Yeah, we'll just start mid.
He's calling me.
conversation.
Oh, he thinks he's still taking me to the airport. Let me tell him.
Sure.
Yo. What's up, man? Hey, I'm with Dominic. I helped him shoot videos this morning.
Put him on.
So you don't have to take me to the airport.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or I'm already in Venice, so he's gonna help me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's literally what I was about to ask over here.
Damn, bro. Ugh.
Huh? Oh, Dominic just said hi.
Yeah.
You're on his podcast.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm on the podcast right now?
Yeah, you're live.
So do I?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
We FaceTime you now.
FaceTime him. Hi. You
Oh,
gonna join
yeah.
in?
So, Dom,
Hey, Crazy. What's up, bro? Hey.
What was
You
that
gotta
you said
flip
about
the camera.
African Americans?
What? How dare you? I would never.
Oh, flip my camera?
Yeah. Show him around.
Oh, wow, this looks good.
Hi.
Wow.
Hello.
God.
You gotta come over too and come be on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. Oh, my gosh, that's amazing.
Bro, the setup I had was from Dominic.
Great.
Thank you.
Insane.
That dream setup I had was literally from Dominic.
Yes, thank you.
This is on your roof, bro.
This is my
I
studio.
know, bro.
Studio.
Man. Oh, all right, dang.
I love how he's not saying
No,
it.
bro, we're leveling up to an
Leveling
area.
up.
We have the goals. We're gonna level up. And
Hey, Crazy, my podcast we're talking about today. The conversation is around how to be a creator in 2023. Okay, what are all the? You got any thing you want to tell the listener? How to be the best creator right now? What's working for you?
Be a creator in 2023.
Yeah.
I would say just be consistent and don't give up,
Okay.
because there's people like really out here getting famous off of consistency alone and not even like anything close to quality content. So
Right.
I would say I'm being serious. I would say be consistent, don't give up, and have phenomenal keeps people engaged.
We're getting.
In like, every 2 to 3 seconds. I feel like that's like the biggest thing right now. And then just like having your own unique like perspective and style
Yeah.
is another one. So just like, kind of finding something that works for you and something that you can only bring to the table, and then just like working with that.
Thank you.
Because there's like a community out there for almost everybody. 'Cause
Yeah.
even if it's like something really weird and obscure.
That's true. Okay, well, I want to hear all about it next time, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you tuning in.
Thanks for hopping in on the podcast.
Talk to you guys.
All right.
I love how he didn't even mention the part. He didn't even hear it.
Yeah.
Maybe he couldn't hear it. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Jayo, so how long have you been on social media?
2019.
Let's get to it. Huh?
2019.
Okay, 2019. What is that? Is that construction? We got construction
They
outside.
can't pick that up on this mic.
Everything's on this mic. They can hear everything.
Do you have cloud lifters?
I don't have cloud lifters plugged in. This thing has enough power coming through though.
Oh wow.
Which
Really?
is just without it. But I have them in the closet if we needed them.
No.
But it's okay. All right. So you've been on social media since 2019.
Yeah.
What was your first viral video?
Very first viral video was a duet. Oh, I have an Oculus too. We gotta hop on.
Yeah,
oh, you added.
we do.
I just added you back.
Yeah, we gotta get on there.
I have ADHD, so
That's okay.
I just will point around to things in the room.
Yeah.
But yeah, first viral video was a duet of Fauzia.
Okay.
She's a singer that did the boy.
Really?
Oh, killing me softly. And she's like banging on the wall. And my first viral video was me duetting that and being the rat on the wall.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I was like scared and like.
How did you how quickly did it go viral? Do you remember?
I got 1 million within like a day or two.
And had you ever gotten a viral video before that?
No, that was my first video like viral like that. Yeah, like.
Were you on any other social media platforms before, like trying?
I built 10K on IG before I had anything else. So I understood content, but I built 10K on IG just for music. Like I was doing covers and vlogs.
Were you a musician before that?
Mm-hmm.
Were you
I was always doing music.
Yeah.
So like when I first, like I had social media since 2012. I had IG. I just never posted. I'll post like once a year. And then when I graduated college and started being a substitute teacher, I started posting like covers and vlogs.
Right.
So then when I was posting covers and vlogs, I got to like 10K on IG off that. And then one of my students, which is funny because like back then they thought like 10K was famous and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, you should hop on TikTok. Like, you don't have a TikTok? Da-da-da-da-da. So then I get on TikTok, just like, kind of like, oh, what is this? And I remember I posted one video from in class and it got 800 views when I had like 2 followers. I was like, you can get views without followers? This is crazy. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, it was a whole different thing. So I went and I saw that one of my other friends, that Sydney, shout out Sydney, she already had 100K on TikTok. It's 2019. And I was like, okay, let me ask her like to just teach me. So I called her. We ended up meeting. She was like, yeah, let's collab, do some videos. And we did like this one Freaky Friday video that was funny, but it got banned. Because as you know, the song was like I'm that nigga. You know, like, yeah. But anyway, we did a funny video that got banned. And then she was one that was like, yeah, you could just like duet people, especially that are in the like the space you want to be in. Because I was like, I want to be a musician. She was like, oh, like you should duet this girl, like, you know, like do something like, because a lot of people were duetting it with different stuff, but they weren't being the rat in the wall. So yeah.
Okay.
And then she filmed it, and that's how that video went viral.
How many videos did you post before that?
Probably like 3 or 4.
3. That's it, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Like, it was your fifth video.
Literally like my second or third day on TikTok.
You're a natural. You're a natural.
Yeah, and
All right.
then when I was at the barber, like a week later, so like that video alone got me like, I got 10K followers in like 2 weeks on TikTok. And then I went to the barber, and that's where I shot my first video on my own.
Wait, is that the one where you're like
The staring at the barber?
staring at
yeah.
he's like shaving all the different parts of
Yeah.
it. And you're always looking at him.
And I'm looking at him. Yeah. So that was my second viral video.
I love
and that
that.
was the first cross-platform viral video I ever had.
Oh.
So someone shared it on Twitter.
What does that mean? Yeah.
Someone shared it on Twitter. Shalin, shout out Shalin. I just met her this year. Crazy. But I told her, I was like, yo, you know, like you're the reason I blew up like everywhere else outside of TikTok.
Wow.
Because she shared that video on Twitter, and she has a Twitter following. And legit, I had like probably 3 to 5 million views on Twitter. And then all the meme pages started sharing it on like IG. And I was like, oh, shoot, like, I guess I got to post this on Instagram too, like, you know, like kind of thing. So, yeah, it was just like everyone was posting it. Nobody was really tagging me, but it was just
This is the barber one, right?
The barber one. It went cross-platform viral.
How did you come up with that idea?
I was just like, oh, it'll be funny. I don't even know. There was no like inspiration for that. That's why it's funny, because the duet, there was like inspo and stuff. But this one was just like, in my head, I was like, this would be a funny idea.
So this is like your 5th, 6th video?
Yeah, because so what happened was I was doing music and people always like knew I was funny, but like the internet didn't know I was funny. So this is like the first time I'm like in a space like, all right, let me try to be funny. So then my brain started churning and being like, all right, what are some funny ideas? And I was just at the barber. I was like, what can I do at the barber? Oh, staring at the barber is always a good thing. Why don't I do a POV? Oh, that's what it was. Everybody was doing POVs at the time.
Yeah.
So I think that's what inspired it. I was like, okay, POV, you're the barber then.
So who was your inspirations at this time in your life? Like at that time,
Musicians or creators?
just like creators, musicians when you're first getting started.
It's funny. I still like don't watch a lot of creators. Like I've seen King Batch, but not enough to be like that's an inspiration. And I've met him. He's a great guy. Super dope dude. But like I'm like I've just seen videos in general. Like I just watched meme videos. It wasn't like I was following one person.
Just growing up with the internet.
Yeah, I mean,
meme
'Cause I
culture.
tried on Vine. I tried posting 3 times on Vine, and nothing happened. So I didn't like,
Sure. Of course.
I never.
Me too.
I didn't think of like actually making a career out of it. Like I posted 3 times on Vine, and then other than that, I was just watch people. I think Marcus Johnson is the name, or Marcus John.
I don't
even remember the Viners, but I was just like watch people. So I understood what content was. I understood editing. That's the thing. I understood, like when I would watch content, I like wasn't hyper analyzing the edits, but I knew what a good video looked like. I knew what felt awkward if someone cut it weird or something like that. So
oh man, you're gonna see tons of weird edits and cuts in this podcast.
But like, I know what it's supposed to
Swiping the
look
buttons.
like. I know what ADHD feels like, and where I feel like, oh, I get bored of this video if it doesn't chop up right here or cut here. So that's why the barber video, like I remember editing, that was like 3 minutes of footage that I cut down to 17 seconds, and I kept watching over and over, like, where do I get bored? Where do I get bored? And I cut down to 17 seconds and then posted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you been on Twitter this week?
I have not.
What do you think about Elon? Let me tell you
It's so
that
funny.
Elon's.
I am not active on Twitter as I should be. I want to be active, but now it's getting harder to like the desire for me to want to be viral and active on Twitter is like becoming less because
Okay.
of what's happening.
My question is going to be about Vine because he might bring Vine back.
Yeah, I think that's dumb.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I just think that
Why?
Because like why? Like why? What? Why would someone want to go back to 6 seconds? Like all the apps are purposely trying to extend longer.
I
for
think
watch
just
time.
to compete, you know.
But is it gonna compete? It's gonna be like Triller, a bunch of fake people on there, like a.
But
bunch of
Elon
bots.
Musk being a billionaire.
Who cares? Like it's still the same app. It's not like it's gonna be any different than what we're experiencing right now. Like stories.
What's your favorite app right now? Your favorite platform?
IG, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm like on IG the most, but TikTok is still ahead. But I'm just on Instagram the most, and then as well as like their creator community just treats creators better.
Yeah.
On IG, so shout out my rep Giselle.
Okay.
But like I love the community in IG and the meta team and everybody there. It's been great. My engagement's more consistent there. I can at least predict it a little bit more, even if it does like flop. It's not like jarring, It's like, oh, okay, this is expected based off the video or whatever.
And are
TikTok is so sporadic. It's ridiculous.
Are you posting on these platforms? How many times a day are you posting?
Right now I'm like one.
One?
But I mean, it would be a dream to post 3 times a day, but quality edits, like it's just
and
hard.
you have like a whole team behind you.
Yeah, I mean, right now, and like I like to reinvest in stuff and all that, and it'd be easier to reinvest if I was making the revenue or getting the consistent views that I need to. But
what do you feel like you need to be getting on these platforms?
if I was getting minimum 100K views, I would be investing way more. But I'm investing literally most of what I make.
100,000 per video, like
That's
across.
a lot of people that.
That's a lot of views.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, a lot of our friends have that consistently. Like
I don't.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But like a lot of people have that consistently, where like their flops are 100K. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I think
dang.
like, what Michaela dancers like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so many people. Like,
So wait, so do you think it's more about having a quality post and getting 100K?
Even my roommate, like I help his page and stuff, and he's highly quality. I'm trying to increase his consistency because like he's highly quality. So if we can increase his consistency, he'll get 1 more brand deals, 2 more representation, and more like advantages. I'm like way lean back.
Yeah,
like,
that's okay.
More advantages in other spaces, but because he's like barely posting, it's harder for him to make revenue. So it's like, okay, I can care about quality and make the best videos and have these high engagement rates like him, but will I get paid? Is the question. And
So are you focused more right now about making quality videos to get paid, or about just making?
I'm now focused on, because I kind of like got like comfortably where I'm not necessarily like stressed on the payment. So like during this month's, I'm like, how do I increase my quality while keeping up consistency? while also making music the focus again. Because
And how many hours a week would you say you're focusing on making content? Like just going out, shooting content a week, and then, yeah. Like what's your strategy?
I mean, right now it's like, it's always like different. And then like, cause like some weeks I'll have a session a day and I'm like in the studio all week and I'm like, damn it. But right now it's like, I'm trying to stack up cause I'm about to fly to Spain and just go for vacation.
What are you doing? I think we need to tell the viewer who you even are. I don't even think we even talked about that yet. But this is Jayo.
Yeah.
How many followers do you have on your accounts right now?
I'm that name. You're not saying it. It's okay, Dom.
Okay. Do I gotta bleep that?
Oh.
This is for kids. I forgot to even.
Oh, it's for kids.
I forgot.
I'm him.
I should have.
I'm him.
You're him. Who's that? Who's him?
I'm him.
Okay.
Timothy James
Timothy
Jr.
What is
Timothy James? They know what they know who him is.
Oh man.
They know who him is.
Okay.
Okay. What was the question?
I don't know. I forgot to warn you. I was gonna make a like a video explaining what this podcast is about. Like my goals with the podcast is helping like anybody outside of this room become a creator, basically, and to hear your story. You know,
I actually just met a middle schooler yesterday that was a creator in Hollywood Boulevard, and he was like, you know, getting sturdy, dancing, all that, and I was just like kind of inspired. I was like, his mom was super supportive and like watching him and everything, and I was just like, man, like two things inspire me. One, the family support, love it. Not everybody gets it, so if you have it, cherish that. Don't take it for granted. Love your parents. Love your mama. That they're supporting you. Just know, not everybody get that. I didn't get that. So I got that later. Everybody gets it later when you get successful, but you don't get that on the rise often. So shout out to that family. But two, like just the willingness to like commit early. Like he had 1,200 followers, but like I'm like at 7th grade, that's pretty dope. Like being able to build an audience, and especially with TikTok, it's like that could go to 10K any day. So
how many followers do you think these kids need to be like famous nowadays? That even make sense?
I mean, man, well, like that's my thing though. I'm not even like, chasing fame. I'm chasing like a career, right? Like
to a 7th grader, how many fans do you think?
Oh, to a 7th grader?
Yeah.
Anything over 30K is like you're famous. Like
famous.
Yeah. I mean, especially over 100, you're like, oh my gosh, like you're famous. You have 100,000 followers. Like, and it's great. It's a dope number. I mean, 100,000 people in a room is huge. That's festivals.
200 people in a room is huge.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, but yeah.
I just had a friend messaging me, asking me, like, you know, should I keep going? And like, my videos are getting 200 views, and I sent him a picture of an audience like empty, 200 people in a room it's a big room.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I was about to I was about to poop on that theory, but because hypothetically, let's say 50 people watch that video 3 times.
Oh, okay. It doesn't work like that though.
Yeah. With views?
Yeah,
no, it does. It definitely
for TikTok.
Yeah,
because you sit there and watch like over.
That's
and
why
over.
the views tick up, and that's why the ratio on likes is way less.
Yeah.
Because do
me a favor, go like this with the mic. I'm losing.
I'm swallowing.
No, down. Yeah, right there.
Baby, are you down?
You're a musician, right? I mean,
no.
You know how to play the guitar? There's a guitar behind you. You want to sing a song?
Baby, are you down?
Do you know that YouTube it'll hit you with a content strike just for singing that melody?
Really?
Yeah. That picks it up.
I don't know. What do you want me to play?
I don't know. You want to sing something? This is pretty cool as far as like a different angle. This is the variety show now. Welcome. Jayo Variety Show.
Hey, guess what I'm about to sing?
I have no idea.
If it's an original. Hey, I know you're still wearing my hoodie, I ain't seen it in months. Say I'm acting out now, but I do my own stunts from the jump. I've been falling. Why you flexing it like you bought it? Lululemon leggings, memories I just play back. I was here for weddings, you spinning wheels like Sajak. Lay back with me, the way it used to be. If I call you up, would you still pick up and we pick it up where we left it? Can I call your bluff? Is it still enough? When I said I loved you, I meant it. I don't mind if you have it, long as you like it better than your other jackets. Can I pick you up when I pick it up? Cause I miss it more than I imagined.
Hey.
I miss it more than I imagined. Hey, I miss it more than I imagined.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, well,
You want more?
yeah. Sure. Want to sing another song?
Originals or covers?
The originals.
Ooh, let's see. What other original do I know? Wait, let's see. This is unreleased. Do you know what song this is?
No, I don't.
It's one of your favorites, but
Shoot.
I could fall in love in a heartbeat. Arrow through my chest, it didn't harm me. Been a long way, but I'm sorry. Cupid didn't warn me you'd be at this party. Pretty young thing, you're so charming. Tattoo your name with a Sharpie. Rubbing your hands on my body. Now you getting naughty. Wish I knew karate. Cause you knock me off of my feet, yeah, you got me losing some sleep. Now I want this night to never end. Hey, I'll fall for you. I'll fall for you. And you're falling too. I can't waste another minute alone. I'll fall for you. I'll fall for you. And you're falling too. I can't waste another minute of my life without you in it. Hey. Hey, we in the car, we bump your playlist. You tell me kiss me on your favorite. We making out through the whole playlist. Damn, every song must be your favorite. Hey, cause you knocked me off of my feet, yeah, you got me losing some sleep. Now I want this night to never end. Hey, I'll fall for you. I'll fall for you. And you're falling too. I can't waste another minute alone. I'll fall for you. I'll fall for you. And you're falling too. I can't waste another minute of my life without you in it. I'll fall for you. I'll fall for you. And you're falling too. I can't waste another minute of my life without you in it.
Hey, all right. Amazing, man.
Thank you, man.
I love
that song. Comes out January, by the way.
Okay. Where you just pull that out. It's amazing. That was amazing.
I never played that acoustically.
It sounded really good.
But yeah, I might need an acoustic cover of that.
I'm going to send you this too so you have it because the way we're recording it, you can I can just airdrop it to you. Yeah. You got something else?
You know this one?
Guacamole?
Yeah.
Hey.
You're my guacamole. Spicy on my tongue, I'm feeling holy. Come around and let me dip you slowly.
Need more chips.
Promise that I'll never leave you lonely. My guacamole, you're my guacamole. Spicy on my tongue, I'm feeling holy. Come around and let me dip you slowly. Promise that I'll never leave you lonely. Guacamole. Hey, rocking that olive dress. Who you trying to impress? Must be me, I guess, cause I'm already obsessed. Come take a ride with me, baby, the one I'm desiring. Even on a mild day, you the perfect recipe. Make me say, whoa, yeah, look at you put on a show, yeah. Hand in the bag now, might be extra, but I want you. Make me say, whoa, yeah, look at you put on a show, yeah. Hand in the bag now, might be extra, you're my guacamole. Spicy on my tongue, I'm feeling holy. Come on, Sam, sing it.
Come on round and let me dip you slowly.
Hey, I promise that I'll never leave you lonely.
My guacamole.
Oh, my guacamole. Come on. Huh? On my tongue, I'm feeling holy. Come on and let me dip you slowly.
Chips.
I promise that I'll never leave you lonely.
Dude.
My guacamole.
Your runs,
Rocking that olive.
they're amazing. We gotta let people go and listen to it.
Yeah. And you be salty. That's actually one of my favorite verses I've written. That second verse of Guacamole.
Tell me about that.
Cause like just writing a whole song about avocado is challenging. So
Why did you write a song about guacamole?
I mean, I was legit in a unnamed Mexican restaurant.
Okay. Why?
Because they're not.
I mean, you're in. You don't have to say the brand. Don't have to say the brand.
But yeah, I was in a unnamed Mexican popular
What did you
restaurant.
pick up an avocado and you're like, you're my guacamole?
Well, no,
how did that lyric
I
come
was
to
just
you?
like, wow, this is such a thing that everybody loves,
Mm-hmm.
but there's not like a song that's like a bop talking about it.
I think it's the
was
biggest
like,
kept secret in avocado.
Yeah, well, everybody in the avocado community
Yes,
loves
there you
it,
go.
and internationally too. It actually is. That's like probably my most.
What if you go
international-
overseas and they're just screaming this?
No,
at you?
literally, I have like thousands of videos of people internationally using the song.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the guacamole guy.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like I liked avocados back then, but probably not as much as like a lot of people. It wasn't like
Okay.
I was the biggest guacamole fan. I was just like, oh, there's a whole community. This is a dope food that I do enjoy, which I actually like more now because of the song. But like, I started eating it way more and started getting way more like variety. But
It's delicious.
yeah, I wasn't
It's
like
amazing.
crazed over it. But now I'm like, I get it. Like, you know,
You should just paint your whole body green. If I were you, I'd always be singing the song.
always just
Yeah.
until I make it, just moo.
Yeah.
Doja can't move it.
Let's go.
But yeah.
Well, look at this, man. You're a famous. You're the first guest here at the new studio. You're a famous musician. For those of you that don't know, what's your Spotify numbers right now this month?
Well, thanks to Sad Alex.
look.
We are almost at 60,000 monthly listeners. I think we're at 57 or 58.
So what does that mean? Monthly listeners. What's that mean?
That's how many people listen to me monthly.
Like how many plays you got?
No,
or
people.
like people?
Yeah, monthly listeners.
Is that followers? Is that different?
No, followers are people that decide to hit the follow button. But 59,000 people have heard one
Okay.
song.
Okay.
Listeners.
I also want to know how many followers you got on all of your platforms right now, so we could document. Put it
Yes,
in
I
stone.
have 2.1 million on TikTok,
Okay.
177K on IG.
Okay.
And
That's good. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, 69K on Facebook.
Okay. Snapchat?
No,
No Snapchat.
I'll get that soon.
Okay.
I have some people working on that
Okay.
because I don't have my handle. And
Right.
Twitch is at 4 followers.
All right. Wait, am I following you on Twitch?
I don't know.
Come on.
Maybe after school night, maybe.
Go give him a follow on Twitch, please.
And
Please
then
help him out.
YouTube is at 13K.
13K. All right. Welcome to the
Yeah,
YouTube
let's see
game.
how many monthly streams I have. I have about 138,000 monthly streams.
That's insane. Is that enough to make a living on Spotify?
Let's see if stream.
I don't know too much about.
Not a living, but
No?
that's like probably just Spotify, not Apple and everything else. That's like probably like $5.
Like how in
$600
2022, 2023 now, how would you say, what do you think is the best route to go as a creator to like make a living? Like what should people be listening to this podcast? What should they like, what should they be working on as a musician to be
If they're a
making
musician,
income?
then yeah, making music, but also making good content that showcases your music is key. That's why I started off showing you that video where we were talking about it, and you're like, "Oh, hop in this podcast." But that's like key. That's like, it removes the middleman of a label. I know so many talented people that don't be successful. Talent is not going to make you successful nowadays. It's definitely like, it's the marketing, it's the personality, it's everything else. Like, talent gets a foot in the door, but like, the best singers aren't the biggest singers, and the best singers aren't all successful. There's so many people on the side of Hollywood still with phenomenal voices that you'll never hear. I mean, there's many that don't have phenomenal voices on the side. But like, there's a lot of people with phenomenal voices that you'll never hear because, one, pride and ego doesn't want them to be on TikTok. And two, they just don't want to put in the work to learn the new industry, but they're just sitting back like, I'm waiting for a record deal. Like, they're not signing people. Like, business does business with business. Once you are a business making money, a label, which is another business, will do business with you. But it's not the old days, like, where they spend a bunch of money on artist development and then hope that you do successful. They get a bigger return on investment if they just invest in people that are already growing. So get up and do it yourself because it's so easy right now. And the longer you wait, the harder it will get because it'll be oversaturated every day that you wait.
What platform should people be focusing on right now? If you're a musician, what should be?
That's an easy answer, TikTok, but also IG, because IG Reels is like 2019 TikTok right now. Like, start pushing videos on both Reels, Shorts, Facebook too, and YouTube, all of it. But also TikTok, because TikTok has the best conversion still. You'll get real fans and stuff. But like, you can get a lot of reach on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
Okay. And Twitter? Are we on Twitter? Are you doing anything with Twitter?
I'm not doing anything with Twitter. I'll probably get active on Twitter when I start dropping that Chronically Single merch, which should be soon.
And what's that? What is Chronically Single? What's that about?
Got a little song. I forgot.
How does that go? Here we go. This is Chronically Single by Jayo.
Hey, yeah, I'm chronically single. I'm trying to roll the dice cause my life a casino. Yeah, I'm stuck in the mingle. I'm having too much fun with the chick who bilingual. She said that I'm a type. Don't mean I'm here for life. Yeah, I'm chronically single. Gotta love being single. Love is in the air. Yeah, you better get somebody. All right, anyway. Love is in the air. Yeah, you better catch somebody before you miss another year. Yeah. Love is super rare. Just when you think you found the one, they go ahead and cut your hair. Oh, we should keep this thing casual. Moving fast is irrational. Don't wanna end a broken hearted man and still I'm super gotta end it all before I started. Oh, whoa, hey. Yeah, I'm chronically single. I'm trying to roll the dice cause my life is a casino. Yeah, I'm stuck in the mingle. I'm having too much fun with the chick bilingual. She said that I'm a type. Don't mean I'm here for life. Yeah, I'm chronically single. Gotta love being single. Ooh, yeah. Gotta love being single. Ooh, yeah. Gotta love being single.
Dude, where did that come from? You just pull it out of your pocket. Amazing.
The chords? Oh, thank you, man.
Amazing.
Thank you. I actually I played the guitar on the track for that one.
I thought you were like, I actually play the guitar.
I do, but I played the guitar on the track for that one, which is more rare because I usually work with producers and stuff that just like play instruments better than me.
Okay.
And he does. Fabian's actually one of my favorite producers. And that was the first song we released together, but we did like 6 songs in 3 days together. And that's one of them. No, we just hit a stride. Like, I never worked with this producer before, but it was just like the first producer that really like, I don't know, really could take all the ideas in my head and not only like translate them, but make them better. And he's from Germany and works in Sweden. And we just had a good chemistry, and he's like now one of my good friends. And we've done so many songs that are coming, my next song, Touch, is coming. And, but yeah, we did If You Know, You Know, Chronically Single together. And then.
Can we hear a little bit of If You Know, You Know? Because I'm loving that song.
Is that your song?
It's amazing.
It's funny. It's similar chords. So I play the guitar on both Chronically Single and If You Know, You Know.
By the way, you need a pick?
I'm all right. But that was the first. He was the first producer also to like push me to play the guitar on it.
I'm glad you picked it up.
I was showing him the songs, And then he was like, "Oh, just play it. Like it sounds good the way you're doing it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ah, like you're the guitarist. Like he's toured for guitar, toured for drums." I'm like, "You should play." He's like, "No, I like it." Like he's like, "Do that." And like it was just cool because like no other producer was like that. Everybody wants to just do it themselves, kind of thing.
Sure.
So yeah, it was fun to get that song and If You Know You Know, which are pretty much the same chord progression, but that's why we wrote it like back to back. I was just all right. I remember being 16, big dreams, pulling up to parties like a big screen, quick flip. Now I'm 20-something and I still think about all the good things. Tell me if you still think about all the good things. Cause I know the memory jokes and the deepest stories that we hide. On the low is where we keep it. If you know, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Don't bother if you don't. Secrets that we own, we'll save them till we're ghosts. Cause we all got moments we don't post and we cherish those the most.
That's good. That's good.
You're like,
good,
don't
brother.
peek my mics.
No, I'm thinking, this is the
neighbors.
first podcast I've shot here. I didn't even tell my neighbors.
Oh, you're good. Daytime, you're allowed to.
Actually, my neighbor is a recording artist for like, she reads books, like
Oh,
the
wow.
Audible thing,
Yeah.
Narration, right?
She
I
needs
probably
to be
should
quiet.
tell her.
That's
I've
fine.
got a guest here.
Whoops.
Yeah. I'm excited to give you this podcast video. Also, let's see what else we can talk about real quick, Jayo, before we go, because I know we got a little bit time left with you. How long have you been a musician for? Why'd you
8 years
start writing songs? Why are you a musician, Jayo?
It's crazy. Like, God put music in me, but I didn't know that till like later in my life. Because every time I would try to do music or something like that, I'd be told to shut up every time I tried to sing.
Wait a second. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. My
Neighbors calling.
literal neighbor just sorry.
What'd she say?
She said I'm still in Zoom class until 2. Oh shit. Well, I was wondering when you think we'll be finished with music. Okay, maybe we'll be done with singing songs, but we'll just keep chatting.
I'll hold the guitar because it looks cool.
Yeah, it does. It does look cool. Okay. That's so weird. I have not had this problem yet. But yeah, now I know for next time.
There you go.
Anyway, dude, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Let's I guess maybe I'll be editing this podcast now.
You should always edit.
Yeah. Yeah, I should. Especially with that thing. I was trying to, when I was thinking about how, like, I've got this switcher here to, like, live switch. I'm trying to do as little switching and editing post as much as possible. So I can try to figure that out. But I guess it's going to take time to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know anybody that does it all themselves. But Dom, I'll say this.
What
You're
you
the
got?
king of trying to do everything yourself.
Come on, bro. That's my job.
But I'm telling you, it's not sustainable. Get somebody to push that button for you.
That actually, that's the next level. And then what am I sitting there next to you?
You
You
can
think?
sit anywhere, but Dom, you need to be the talent. You cannot be.
I am the talent. Hey, I'm here.
Yeah,
Look at this.
you are. It's
We're-
great, and I
we're
love
here.
that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying you need to just be the talent. You can't be the talent, the
Appreciate
director,
that.
and the production team.
Somebody's got
We have to be early,
Yeah.
but that can't be your end goal. You can't be thinking of ideas of how can I
Sure.
sustain this, because you're only putting on stress on your body that you're not realizing.
No, you're right.
But your
You're right,
goal
you're right.
should be like, okay, how can I duplicate myself? Because any successful business, the key to any successful business is the ability to duplicate yourself. The more you make yourself a one-man solution, the harder your business can grow. That's like, they teach that in money marketing. There's 2 things I learned from money marketing. That and learn from people that are where you want to be. Other than that, multi-level marketing, don't listen to it. But those are the 2 things that I learned that were true. Because it's like, think about franchises, right? Like businesses like burger places. Like they cannot grow unless their recipe and their system is duplicatable. Once it's duplicatable, they can grow. once you can duplicate yourself in a team, have an editor, have this and that, to the point where people actually understand your style and what you're trying to do, then you can grow.
You know, you and I, literally, we are on the opposite ends of this, because I'm literally trying to do everything myself, and you're trying to do, you are doing, I shouldn't say trying, you are.
Yeah.
Just have like a whole team behind you.
Right. And I wasn't like that.
Yeah.
I knew from the beginning I was doing it myself, but from the beginning, it never was a goal to stay that way. So like, that's what I'm saying. Don't make it a goal to stay that way, or else you're going to just
No, I'm not
stress
going
yourself out.
to stay like this. I got friends that have podcasts in other places. So, but for now, this is what
I'm
it
like,
is.
name one big podcaster that's tapping the production pad to change the camera while they're interviewing somebody. Like, I don't know. You can't do everything. If you try to do everything, you'll never do anything that to the best of your ability. You're not going to ask the best questions. You're not going to ask this because you're thinking about so much.
That is true. I'm definitely
You're asking great questions.
trying. I'm trying.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'm just saying this out of love.
How do I even?
I'm saying it out of love on the podcast.
Fair enough.
But I'm just saying it on the podcast because, like, if anybody else needs to hear it, like, they need to know, like, yo, like, I don't need to do everything myself, you know? Even like Russ be saying he does everything himself, and cool, but like, does he? Like, he's now at the point where he has a team, like, you know, like, and I'm not going to dive into like that because I don't know the details of that, but there's definitely people on your team doing stuff. Like, even, yeah, Drake has co-writers and stuff. Like,
True.
Everybody, if you want to be successful, you have a team. That's period.
I can tell you, I'll definitely be at a certain level, like this sort of production for a little while.
Yeah, which is fine, but don't make it your goal.
It's not my goal.
Instead of expanding on ideas of how can I make my self-editing way work, it's like, okay, how can I build enough revenue or capital space to hire this? What's the first position I need to hire? Or what's the first position I can bring in that might be doing it on voluntary basis? You know?
And would you say you're taking that approach to like your music as a business? Like you're talking
Yeah, of course.
about
I mean, like my assistant, which is one of my good friends from high school, reached out to me. And he reached out to me in 2018 when I moved back to the Valley. And like this before I had like TikTok and everything. But like he was hanging around and I knew he had like a business mindset. So it was easy for me, like when money started coming in, I was like, okay, hey, like, do you want to take over the administrative stuff? Can you post on Facebook and YouTube for me? Because I can't focus on those platforms, you know?
Sure.
So that comes around when you have people around you that are willing to help, and then you have a little capital space you could pay and figure it out or grow with them and stuff. Like, I'm like, okay, once we reach these bonuses, this is how much of the bonus you'll get.
Yeah.
And so on. So
that's interesting. You're doing
you
that way.
too,
I'm doing it
you
that
have
way.
your sister.
Yeah, Sophia's
Is she here?
been helping me. No, she's in New Jersey.
Got it.
Two babies.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
helping.
that's what I'm saying. So like
Yeah.
thinking of ways you could do it that way, because yeah, like your sister's been helping you with posting, and
Yeah.
that's great. It takes a team.
Yeah, it does for sure. It's for sure.
Yeah.
And thank God we have all these different bonuses coming in.
Yeah.
Are you in all those partner programs? Like, are you making money?
I mean, yeah,
that way?
I'm in all the NDA ones I could talk about.
Are you allowed to talk about the sound that was on the thing? Are we allowed to talk about that?
I don't know. I don't think
know.
I signed an NDA on that. But yeah, my next release is coming out with sound on it.
Hey,
So,
what's your next song you're gonna release? Jayo?
Touch.
Touch?
Yeah, the video I showed you in the beginning.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's dang, you definitely got the sound. Like
Thank you,
the
man.
sound of 20 whatever.
I mean, it took me a while to develop my sound,
Yeah.
but like definitely I feel like I'm in a space where I understand what I sound like.
You know what I saw recently? Your video, hoodie,
Yeah.
75,000 plays on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, very
Actually
impressed.
starting to run some ads on there so we can get some traction, because I'm like, all right, if I can get some people, I'm going to run more ads, but we just did a sample test right now. But if I can get people converting to Spotify, that's where we start seeing the real revenue, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Are you in YouTube's creator program? Like that 4,000 watch hours to get monetized? Are you in?
I actually
that
am.
program?
I am, but I don't have any of those. I'm monetized, but I don't have enough long form content. to
Yeah,
get paid.
yeah.
But we'll figure it out.
Any long form ideas coming in the future next year,
I'll be
2023?
probably going back to like my Omegle videos soon. I'm gonna have a really deep production day on Monday. Like I have like so much videos to shoot. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna do like interviews, go home, Omegle, go and just like send it out to editors and just have like people editing while I'm gone to Spain and then just post.
Tell me a little bit about your content strategy, like where you're getting your ideas from. Let's talk about that for a second.
My new roommate's been great because we actually have a synergy and understanding as far as like what we find funny, and we have a very similarities there. So it's good for us to brainstorm on stuff together. But a lot of the ideas are just coming from. My reaction videos are just coming from like I'll look on the internet and see what's reactable enough to. But a lot of the other ideas is partly like what's into my song, and what's something people are doing. Like I like Crash Adams content. I even called them,
right.
asked what they were working on and gear, but my videos are going to be different. Like I was watching, I watch, you got to watch people and take little bits from everybody to make something new. That's what every creator is that. You can't, like everything's been done under the sun. There's no like real new innovation. There is innovation, but like there's no real like, as far as content, like there's not much new ideas out of the blue, and you don't need to have all the new ideas. I'm a musician.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be the best content creator ever. I'm trying to make people know I'm a musician. So I don't need to be like super original, but I can need to find a way to be original in my own way. So my idea is original, but you could tell it's inspired by Crash Adams as well as a few other people interview styles, and I kind of mix it together to do something that I'm about to start posting. So
okay, what are you leaning into for next year? Like, what's going to be your first video you're posting January 1st?
I'm gonna do a lot of skits this December.
Okay,
and then January 1st, I'm gonna start promoting "Fall for You."
Okay,
that song.
Is there like a level of like how do you decide whether something hit like did well like for your song? Like what's the metric that you're measuring for your music each time you release a song that you know that, hey, that was a good result. My video.
I don't know. For me, it's different. Like I'm like, I can be cynical about it, but I'm like, oh, none of my songs have done well.
What does it mean?
I'm aiming for 1 million at least.
Okay. And 1 million what? Plays?
Views, yeah, streams.
Streams. Okay.
Yeah, so my biggest song is Guacamole and it has 560.
Didn't you have a song hit like 1 billion streams or something?
Oh, it had plays on TikTok, but I'm talking about 1 million streams on Spotify.
Okay.
I'm measuring on Spotify, and we didn't get that conversion on Spotify.
How do we get you to 1 million streams a month?
Gotta get more followers and more people listening. So I gotta really that's why I'm really gonna dive into like the Omegles and then like the cultivating a Discord or Fan House, my friend's app. I'm gonna really be building like that fan base.
Wait. What's Fan House?
Oh, you gotta check it out. It's my friend's company. Shout out Jasmine Rice Girl. She's a big Twitter girl, but she has a company that's Forbes 30 for 30. It's pretty much like a combination of Discord meets what's it called?
Clubhouse?
No, not OnlyFans. What's the other one? Patreon.
Patreon?
Yeah, it's like Discord meets Patreon, and it's a really dope app, and it's really integrated with artists as well. So like you can set goals for your fan base. Like, hey, we're trying to reach this number of streams. Once we reach it, it's going to unlock a code for merch. Or you can have it where, people that are, if I'm one of your top 10 artists on Spotify, you automatically get in free because it's actually integrated with Spotify. They have Chainsmokers on the app right now. They have a bunch of people. It's dope. It's dope. It's going to be really good for artists.
Now, do you think part of it in this industry and in social media is like jumping on these trends, jumping on these platforms early?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
I think that's 1,000%. Think about it. All the people that you know on IG are either because they hopped on Vine early,
right, or
hopped on TikTok early.
Yeah, I know. Fine.
And then if they come late, they better have a good personality that's in a gap.
Or quality.
And good personality. Like Drew Follow, for instance, right? Like she came late, but she had that personality where she was just firecracking on every dude, and nobody was doing that. So it's like, all right, boom, blows up.
I want to know also just random. What are you watching online? Like, what's Jayo's feed look like when he scrolls on TikTok? Don't play anything right now, but Just tell me like what type of videos you watching this week
Shoot.
or artists
comedy.
Like, what artists you following?
Yeah, Jake, JVKE.
Yeah.
Jake, Connor Price, Nick D, Unease, Crash Adams. Those are like my top 5 on artists that I'm watching, what they're doing content wise, and trying to like strategize after. Also artists that are on another, because those are still like striving artists that are successful doing what they're doing. Lil Nas X, and Doja Cat. But I feel like that's like at a point where it's like you have a label, you don't really have to try and grow like that. You just have the influence to sell out stadiums. You know what I'm saying? So
Have you met any of those people yet?
I've met Anise. I met Anise, and
Yeah.
he's chill. We're homies. I've had combos online with Jake, but
Yeah.
nothing crazy. And then Nick D also. I've had combos online.
Are you performing anywhere before the end of the year?
I'm not as of now, but if something pops up that's doable, I'll do it. But as of now, no plans.
How about what was your favorite show you ever played?
Opening for Sway Lee.
Who's Sway Lee?
Sway Lee?
I don't know.
Wow.
No, wait.
And you'll be left in the dust.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because I stuck by you.
Wow.
Sunflower.
Wow. What a song, man.
Him and Post Malone.
Somebody knocking.
No, that was my feet.
Oh, okay. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How'd you get that gig?
College booker that was booking out college shows and stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's cool. What was that like?
It's great, honestly. I'll be honest. His team came late, but they heard probably like the tail end of my set, and then but I got to meet him after, so that's cool.
Do you think that the LA picture that people paint outside of LA is true? Like walking around at these parties, like people are fake and stuff. Like
I think you
connections.
need to
Everyone's trying to
understand
get
your pocket.
something. You know.
I mean, yeah, I feel like in transplant cities like Santa Monica, Hollywood, downtown, you have a lot of that, but it really depends where you are, and you can have it anywhere. It's just people are trying to be successful or do something, and you can really sniff it out if you just understand how to like read people.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I know we gotta go.
We
gotta go.
We should
We gotta
dip
go.
on
We
out.
gotta go. We gotta go. Thanks, Jayo.
Thank you guys. Love you.
How do people find you?
Jayo on all platforms. Jayo.
Cool. Peace out.
Thank you. It's fun.
Oh, I forgot to hit record.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.